Hey guys, welcome to my second episode from Time with Nayat, and we're still on the preparation for the tying. So today I show you how to make a dubbing brush from Nayat, and for that probably you won't see it, but we use here the stainless steel wire. You have to use stainless steel wire because it's quite strong and thin diameters, and because the Nayat brushes you have to brush them out after spinning quite strongly, and every other wire will just break while doing that, and that's just annoying. So just get stainless steel and you'll be on the safe side, and then we can produce a brush like that here. It's a Nayat brush, and this is really good for tying really quick and simple patterns with nearly no material. I think with this brush I can tie 3 streamers and tie streamers like that with it. And the benefit of the Nayat brushes is that they point up the hairs in a 90-degree angle from the hook shank, and then they fold back, of course, because of the weight and the length, but it will increase a lot of volume in small flies, big flies, a lot of volume with nearly no material. So this is a really light fly. It's tied on a 6/0 hook from Kamagatsu, and still I think you'll be able to cast it on a 6-weight or a 7-weight rod. Gets a bit heavier when it's wet because Naya takes a little bit of water, but this is superb for tying streamers like that. 6-inch streamer, perfect for peacock, for example, in Colombia, but also for pike here. So let's get started. I attached the wire on top of my table. You can use anything you want as a dubbing brush device. You don't have to get this Stoneful device here, but I think it's quite handy, and it saves you a lot of time if you don't have to make it yourself. But yeah, you can just use this, just some wooden board, and just anything that spins that the wire will do. So you can use one of these milk coffee mixers. You can also use a drill if you want to. Just make sure you have feather on the end to soften the pressure, so it's not breaking the wire when the pressure is too high. So what we do, we take our Nayat, just a fair amount, not too much, not too less, just a right amount, like that, and then we get our scissors in it and we cut it really close to the pelt, really easy. And then we take our cat brush, which is our most important tool while tying with Nayat, and we grab our fibers tight and then just get the underfur out, because when we spin the Nayat around the wire and we leave the underfur in, we'll have a lot of big clumps in it, and just not nice while tying it, and it prevents the wire from holding tight to the other longer fibers. So what you do then, and that's actually a trick which you have to know when you tie with Nayat. When you have Nayat like that, you can always pull out the long fibers like that, and if you want for tying you would align the tips again, but now for the brush you can just place the long fibers on every position of the brush, so we have a constant size over the whole length of the brush, which I like, because I want to use it for multiple streamers. If I do brushes for example for shrimps, or for only one certain streamer, and I like to vary the size and go from long to short and stuff like that, and also change the colors. But because this is just for creating the body, it should have all the same lengths, and that's what I do with the dubbing brush here. I like to have a little bit of flash in it. I'm using the EP Sparkle here, just because you can pull it out that nicely and just lie it on top of it. It just saves some time, to be honest. I don't think it gets produced anymore, so right now you should probably just grab some angel fiber or anything like that, anything that's similar, but of course you can use any flash you like. And you go with the thread on top of it again, and you lock the thread again with a few turns. And what you do then, to give the Naya the possibility to freely spin, you remove the table. So if you build your own device, make sure you can lower or remove the table so you can make the Naya spin freely. And what you do then is just turning it until it traps all the fibers and locks them in place so they are not coming loose. Just give it a few turns. Give it a short brush, not too much, just to loosen a few of the fibers. Just helps it to spin better. So just a little bit. It's not that super tight yet, and we don't want to pull any fibers out. So we spin that to a position where all the fibers are trapped strong enough and they won't come loose anymore. And I found the position is just a mark here on the spring, and I'll just go to this position, so it's always the same. Keeps it consistent like that. There's my mark, and then I can just hold the brush and just brush out the Naya, the trap Naya, so all the fibers are loose again. You don't have to be gentle with it, just do it really strong. And this is why we choose the stainless steel wire, because if you use these dubbing brush wire from UTC or whatever, they just break when you do that. And especially with Nayat brushes, you have to brush them out quite a bit, because the hairs do tend to tangle a bit while doing that, and if you are not able to get them loose again, you just have a big mess, and that's not what we want. So we just brush them out like that, and then we have a really nice brush, and we can just get it out. Like that. And here's our finished Naya brush, and this will do me 3 of these streamers easily, with a little wing of Nayat and Monster Dab on top, and that's it.